Bitcoins and beer, Bitcoins and beer. Here is Norm, he's a storm as he screams and rates and rants. He is here drinking beer, spilling Bitcoins on his pants. Hello, it's me, Norm, once again, to drink beer and talk about Bitcoin. So this next beer, I was going to have some Racer 5, but I decided to do this one so I can talk about the name. It's a Samuel Adams Rebel IPA. Also, it was on sale, and it's actually not a bad IPA for the $12.99. A 12 pack, wasn't bad. Oh shit. Spilled that all over my computer and everything. Good thing this is just junk laptop. So, Sam Adams, Rebel IPA. Who was Sam Adams? Well, he was in Boston during the Boston Tea Party. According to the British, the Boston Tea Party was about a bunch of tax evaders trying to evade taxes on their tea because no taxation without representation was their motto. But his cousin, John, was more important in U.S. history, of course. His cousin was the second president, first vice president, as far as I know. He also helped write I guess he was more of a proofreader for the Declaration of Independence, which Sam signed. And or Samuel, I guess, is how he signed it. And the kind of, him and Benjamin Franklin kind of went over and made sure nothing was too offensive so people would sign it. Reworded a few things here and there because Jefferson wasn't keen on the whole, I don't know, whole thing, on whole religious people emotions thing. Although he did invent a great chair that had rockers and stuff like that, or office chair. So he was a rebel, and it's a lot of things. A lot of times people forget this country was started by tax evaders of all people, and now we're being taxed up the ass for wars the American people don't want. Yep, they go. They buy these weapons. Generally, I don't care who you vote for. But the foreign policy and the fiscal policy of both major parties, anyway, suck. And they try to alleviate that by changing the subject to stuff that should be it's social policies that should be localized anyway. Your local government should care about your social policies because that's where you live. And if you care about social issues, you should consult your local government. Foreign policy and fiscal policy, well, to a certain extent, local government should be in charge of your fiscal policy as well, but since we're no longer sovereign states and we don't own anything anymore, that should go to the foreign, or well, that has a lot to do with foreign policies. But this isn't what the rant was intended to talk about. Just thought I'd bring that up. Or good old Samuel Adams. The rant I actually wanted to talk about was about banks. Because Dodge Dick, one of the only people watching this at this time, hopefully more people will watch it over in time. But thank you for watching Dodge Dick. And thank you for, listening to my opinion anyway. Don't mean to get up on the soapbox or anything, but I just need to let this out to somebody or anybody to see if for my own state of mind, see if I make sense. Because logically everything makes sense to me. But maybe I'm the one that's crazy. Oh, I have to admit, I am a little probably crazy. And that's why these things sound so crazy to you. But Dodge did say something in a comment last video that he doesn't trust banks. Which I don't either. Which is why Bitcoin is so appealing to many people that don't trust banks. And I have arguments all the time with people that don't trust banks. Me, myself, I left the big banks probably 2007 when they started screwing me over. It's gone on way too long already. But I went to a local credit union. I had a credit union account before that. But I went to a credit union, one branch, not too far from me. Actually, it's around the corner down the street. And you know what? They offered everything that my big branch bank offered with less fees. I might be fortunate enough to live in an area with a credit union like that. But people say, oh no, I can pay bills online. I can use the iPhone app or the phone app, not necessarily iPhone, phone app, and take a picture of my check, deposit it, and only Chase does that. First of all, it's a lie. My bank does everything that Chase does. I have a phone app. Oh yeah, but what if you're out of town? You only have one branch. They're affiliated with hundreds of other credit unions that I don't get charged at for using the other credit union's ATM. All I have to do is go to the app and find out where they are. But I can take a picture of a check and deposit the check online, just like Chase. Although I had this conversation, almost turned into an argument, with somebody that said, no, Chase is the only one that does that. That's bullshit. Bullshit. One branch. And if I can't find an ATM, I can always go into the 7-Eleven or any grocery store, get cash back from a purchase. Sorry about that. I had to take a little break here. Kind of forgot where I left off. But bottom line is banks are all bad. My financial institution anyway, is membership owned and they're FDIC insured like most banks. It's just that they're membership owned. Very important there. Next point I want to make to Dodge Dick is that if you sign up for Coinbase, you don't have to link a bank account. You don't have to. You can use them just like you use blockchain.info as a wallet. Blockchain.info does have an advantage, though. They give you your private keys. Coinbase doesn't. I still trust them. I trust my bank, which I trust them a lot more than, or my financial institution, because they're not really a bank, they're a credit union. But as much as I trust them a lot more than I trust my own bank. So if you use, I would appreciate it if you use my referral code, which is www.coinbase.com/join/norm. Appreciate that, because I think I might get something back for that. I don't know yet because I haven't really left that out there, even though I've been using them for years. So, for what that's worth. And another thing is, I know I said that Samuel Adams was a tax evader. Not that I condone that either. You know, you can go to Mark 12, what was it, 12:17? Something around there. To see my views on taxes, if you want to be biblical about it. It's Mark 12 somewhere. I don't know. I believe it was 12:17. I'm not positive. So, I guess that's all I'm going to say for this rant. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Satoshi saved is a Satoshi earned.